All right, so this is a suggestion via a channel member. The name of the video is the top 5 lefty meltdowns of the week. Only 5? Let's go check it out, guys.
And talking about Hollywood, more than one star will feature in today's top 5 lefties
More than one star?
losing at meltdowns of the week.
Okay.
Coming in at number 5 is Sharon Stone, proving that wisdom
Okay, so I know the name, I just don't recognize her.
does not always come with age. Some folk just get dumber and double down on the breathtaking ignorance. Here she is in Italy, mouthing off about the election result.
All right, let's go.
You know, Italy has seen fascism.
Okay, yeah, Mussolini.
Italy has seen these things.
Okay.
You guys, you understand what happens. You have seen this before. Americans who don't travel, who 80% don't have a passport,
Right.
who are uneducated,
Okay.
are in their extraordinary naivete.
Guys, really quickly, I have 140 passport stamps, but that's not the point here. Yeah, Mussolini, Trump, that's not really not the same thing. And if you keep this in mind here, guys, Trump was already president for 4 years. Shouldn't all of that have happened already? What happened? I'm confused. Where is it at? Explain. Because I'm pretty sure everyone is still free, still moving around. People still have rights. What exactly are you referring to? Because I don't really see it.
Oh, she's not just bitter and hateful. She's also as dumb as a box of rocks. And
Okay.
that line about 80% of Americans not having a passport is a myth. Around 1 in 2 Americans have a passport. Maybe she was mixing
I mean, having a passport and utilizing it are massively different here. The average American has not moved past their 3-state radius. That's the actual fact there, guys. But either way.
America up with Japan, where only about 20% of citizens have a passport. Now, let's get to number 4. I love nothing more than watching lefties turn on each other.
Okay, let's go.
In the aftermath of Kamala's humiliating loss, we have the old guard, the veteran Democrats like strategist James Carville, turning on the young progressives.
Not only am I not interested in your opinion,
Oh.
I'm not even going to call you by your name.
Right.
You're 23 years old. I don't really give a what you think. If I were running a 2028 campaign and I had some little snot-nosed 23-year-old saying I'm going to resign if you don't do this, not only would I fire that on the spot, I would find out who hired them and fire that person on the spot.
Right, retribution.
I'm really not interested in your uninformed, stupid, jackass opinion.
I mean, listen, I feel you. I get it. Like, there's a lot to be angry about, absolutely. If your party just absolutely, completely got obliterated in the polls, guys. And a lot of it was just almost purely an ideology kerfuffle, let's say. I think it's about time you start cleaning up things that just don't make sense to the average Americans, okay? Stop focusing on the tiniest percentage of Americans. Start focusing on what the majority actually want. That's democracy, guys. All right. But all right, let's get it.
I'm warming to him, I've got to say. A few philosophies there we can pick up. Now, another Hollywood simpleton who is not handling the election result well is Alec Baldwin. He had this to say about his countrymen.
Americans are very uninformed about reality, what's really going on with climate change, Ukraine, Israel, you name it, all the biggest topics in the world.
I think America definitely, in fact, is informed because they're experiencing it with their pockets and their overall household. I hear you, Alec Baldwin. Okay, I hear you. I hear what you're saying. There are a lot of instances where Americans can have, overall blind spots. That's real. Like, that's really real, right? Bro, stop texting me. But when it comes down to it, though, I don't think the average American is uninformed about how much they're spending at the grocery store, at all. And specifically if they're in like a low skill labor type of job, the last thing they need are individuals that are basically committing, asylum fraud to come into the United States of America and take their jobs. Okay, so I hear you. I hear you, Alec Baldwin. But I'm almost positive people recognize what's in front of their face.
But Alec is positively euphoric when compared to actress and former View host Rosie O'Donnell.
Oh, no, not Rosie.
Completely lost the plot.
But first of all, Rosie and Trump don't like each other. They've never liked each other. I mean, follow that line. It's a whole bit of backstory. It's a rabbit hole to go down. It's incredibly intriguing and hilarious. Like, before he was even running, they just did not like each other forever. So I don't know what she has to say, but it's going to be ridiculous.
Comes in at number
and
2
emotional.
of the week's biggest lefty meltdowns.
But it's hard to avoid it.
Is that Rosie O'Donnell?
And it's so blatantly obvious when you look at the parallels that we have been here before as a world. When democracy falls, fascism takes its place.
Democracy won. The majority, the popular vote won. Like, isn't that what people complained about during the Hillary Clinton kerfuffle? Right? I mean, Electoral College and the, popular vote. That's democracy. Are you saying that the vote wasn't legit, Rosie O'Donnell? Is that what you're saying?
When democracy falls, fascism takes its place.
Okay.
Right? Capitalism.
Okay.
And it's come.
Yes.
Like Rosie O'Donnell, you exist in your state of celebrity almost exclusively due to the capitalist system you are currently throwing dirt on. You realize that, right? Like, you would not exist in any other type of society. Let's go be honest. Right? But you know what? Continue.
Democracy has been defeated by democracy. Trump's landslide victory somehow signals the end of democracy and the
that's weird.
rise of fascism. These people are so hopelessly broken, but there was one clear standout this week. The number one lefty losing
let's go.
was the woman who squandered more than $1 billion to lose the Electoral College, the Senate, the House, the popular vote.
Kamala Harris?
And whose staff clearly hate her. So why would they have her film this and then release it?
Give it to me.
I just have to remind you.
We saw this yesterday.
Don't you ever let anybody take your power from you.
Okay.
You have the same power that you did before November 5th. And you have the same purpose that you did.
Why? Why did they do that to her? Everything from the hideous backdrop there looked like the curtains of a cheap motel on the highway, to the VP's own appearance, to the...
I don't know if the person speaking, I think her name is Rita or something like that. I don't think she's ever been to a cheap motel on the highway if she thinks that the curtains look like that, but that's not the point here. Whoever... Guys, hold on. Whoever, in fact, thought it was okay for her to film like that and then release it, okay, in this state, whenever she's in here, guys, I'm still in the camp of saying that she is definitely not intoxicated. It could be, I think another commenter said it could be, a lot of brand new medicines that you're taking, most likely antidepressants, because of, again, you just lost the presidency. It could be that, and it could be, a reaction to that itself. Prescription amount probably too high. It's probably more like that. I think I would probably agree with the guy who said that. And a lot of it is, again, due to you losing the presidency. Somebody said, "Oh, you are basically, you're siding with her." I'm not siding with her at all. I look at things logically. If you just ran for president and lost, you would be basically a wreck. You'd be in shambles mentally. And most likely she's taking some type of antidepressant, antipsychotic, right? She's taking something. And this, what we're seeing right here, the slurred speech, the slight lazy eye, and like the slowed hand movements, all of this is just like she has taken in too many pills. And the prescription is probably too high. That's what it looks like. I don't think that she's intoxicated, even though people have said also she has a drinking problem. I get it, right? That could be a thing too, but looking at it, it looks like she's just on something, most likely due to the fact that she lost the election. I try to humanize people. You may not like her politics. That's amazing, right? That's perfectly fine. I'm not really partial to them either. But at the end of the day, politics aside, this is a person. You know what I mean? And I think sometimes people they tend to forget these things, unfortunately. But either way, listen, guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Top 5 lefty meltdowns. I definitely saw a lot of people here today. that I just forgot what they look like, guys. And I don't even remember Rosie. Well, I mean, age, bro. It's just age. I'm guessing that's why they're not recognizable to me. But anyway, listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly.
This is my lightsaber. Hey guys, you guys subscribe to the other channels? Logical Movie Reviews with Mr. L. Boyd, along with Mr. L. Boyd Music. Oh, also, Mr. L. Boyd Discusses. Guys, check it out. And if you haven't heard it today, you're amazing.